So there it is. An epic opus
Something like that.
of how long did y'all say it was? 8 minutes?
Like
8 minutes,
yeah.
Damn.
Does it match up to any movies if you play it? Like if you do it at this
Any
like,
8-minute movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Midnight Cowboy.
if you watch,
Oh, it's perfect Midnight Cowboy.
if
There
you
we
watch
go.
from 48 minutes into Miss Congeniality 2,
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
and hits
syncs up
start.
perfectly.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
perfect.
We appreciate it, guys, because most people wouldn't let us play an unmastered version or an y'all are still
Well-
playing with mixes, even, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't let us do that. They'd be like, "No."
Oh no, I mean, I like the rawness of just
Yeah,
what we got.
I'm
And
just
then,
I'm so glad you guys are doing long songs.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of long songs.
Oh yeah, me too.
I love
guys
long
like
songs.
Dope Smoker?
Yeah.
Hey, so I've got one better for you. So
Uh-oh.
Bell Witch just put out a new album called Mirror Reaper.
That's 83 minutes.
It's
right?
83-minute track. So
Nice.
So, and Dope Smoker was what?
65.
65?
Yeah.
What was
It was
the
right around an hour, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
just over. Yeah.
Meshuggah one was 40 minutes?
They had
Yeah.
a 20-minute song, didn't they?
20
Well,
minutes.
Don't they have a record for a
no,
song?
I was was one song,
Yeah.
and then
Don't-
Catch 33 was supposed to be one song also.
But
They
they
should-
ended up-
made him split it.
They were
Yeah.
forced to
Bell
split
Witch and Sleep should go on tour.
Well, so
Playing those two.
yeah. Well, so Bell Witch is actually super privileged, and they get to go to Roadburn this year,
Oh, yeah?
and they get to play 2 sets. They're letting them play their new album in its entirety.
On the same stage?
Really?
Yeah, and then they get to play a second set where they play
Yeah.
the rest of their material.
I thought Roadburn already happened. Has it not happened yet?
No,
Well, I mean, yeah, it
or
did
What's
in-
the
it
one-
did in
maybe the
17.
2018.
It'd be
Yeah.
18.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
18 one. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool. Y'all thinking
That's
about doing a
insane.
30-minute song?
I
mean,
would
we could.
love it.
we could easily
We
do
could.
it. It just
It would be a boring song for
Yeah.
12 of those minutes.
yeah, a lot of atmosphere. That's
Dustin
the
and I
thing,
would
like,
we'd love to do something like
Yeah.
that. We used to our last band we were
Holy
in.
shit.
I was once eating. We were doing that stuff. We were doing long songs and long parts and stuff. And then we brought one of those songs to Drag the Ocean, and Peter was like, "Nope, nope, clip." And all of a sudden, like our 8-minute song was 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Take
hard
this
for
out,
us to write
take
a
this
short
out.
song now. Like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
like we don't intend for it to be a long song.
Yeah,
It's just the way it plays out and the way we want
It's
it.
how we
to, like,
jam
it's-
it.
Yeah,
It's just-
like,
yeah,
we want
yeah,
it
yeah.
to feel good rather
Yeah.
than
Like the way the dynamics and like the builds work out, they just feel better longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when Russian Circles did did a tour with Mastodon and Eagles of Death Metal,
Mhm.
and they opened up, and I noticed that they had to cut most of their songs like by half for each riff, so you couldn't really get that build, you couldn't get that
yeah.
groove going
Yeah.
as well. I mean, it still sounded fucking
The
amazing,
only
but-
time I've seen them do that is when the headlining show they did up at Rubber Gloves. All the other stuff, like when they're opening, they
Mhm.
cut their songs up to shorter versions.
Yeah.
Did they do that when they opened up for Between the Buried and Me?
Yeah,
They shortened it.
Everything was shortened up.
Was that the
The,
Colors tour?
Yeah. No, it was the one
No.
after that. It was the.
It
was right after Colors. Are you talking about the one they just did? The Colors tour they just did?
Yeah.
No,
No,
it was
no.
it was after the album. It was the album after. What was the album after
The
Colors?
Future Parallax.
Parallax.
Yeah, it was that
Parallax
tour.
too.
Yeah.
It was that tour. The I go back and forth. I really enjoy a long, good song that takes you through, kind of like yours that y'all did. It feels awesome and natural to jam it out like that.
Mhm.
But then I'll go through a phase where I like listening to like Power Trip or Dillinger that'll put out a 3-minute song and it
Yeah.
seems like you listen
yeah.
to 6 minutes. I love
Yeah.
that too. I'm always going back and forth. I want to write the longest opus ever that's just changes the world, and then I'll be like, I want to write the song that just blows up the world in
Yeah.
3 minutes. You know,
Definitely.
See, like I
So-
mean, like
We go back
I've been
and forth.
staring at this
Yeah.
Retox and Dillinger Escape Plan poster.
Yeah.
I didn't know Retox toured with them.
Or
that
was
tree.
looking
we
at
didn't.
that too.
They didn't play this show with when we saw them. When we got that poster,
Uh huh.
they were or wasn't it when you got this poster?
I wasn't there. I was out of town.
Yeah, they were. They played with Cult Leader and
No. That's
And,
a different show.
oh, it is.
I was at the Cult Leader show.
They didn't
I
play
wasn't
that
at
Retalk show. They didn't play in Dallas.
Oh,
It was they were just selling the poster there.
okay.
I think. Does it say
They-
trees on there?
No,
No.
that's
about to
when
say.
I think it's just a tour poster.
you,
Yeah, it was.
Seth, and Will went to Trees, and Brittany went to Trees. I
Oh,
was
that's
out of
right.
town,
It was when
and
and Sean, the guy that got stabbed with me, went.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
They
that
didn't
guy-
play. That was honestly, that was probably one of the weakest lineups that Dillinger ever put out there.
Really?
Yeah, there was two bands that were I don't know. This last one, the last time Dillinger came in into Trees when Cult Leader played,
Mm-hmm.
that was a badass show. That's
Was that
everybody.
their last tour?
I think
Like
so.
the last one ever?
Oh, well, they
That's-
can't. They
well, they-
went to
well,
Austin.
Their last shows are going to be in Brooklyn. They're doing it's either Christmas week or New Year's Eve week. They're doing like 3 or 4 shows in
Yeah.
a row.
And it's all
that's it.
Northeast, isn't it?
It's all in
New
Brooklyn.
York and-
It's all in New York.
Oh, I thought they were doing some in Jersey. Where they
Then maybe,
from?
Then maybe it is Jersey and not
They're from
Brooklyn.
Jersey?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna call it quits. I think they're gonna maybe try it out for about 6 months or a
Yeah.
year, and then they're gonna be like,
Well,
they just
there's
don't seem like the type
already,
of band that can
They've been
hang
around
it up
for
like
so
that.
long.
There's already
Yeah.
new Black Queen stuff floating around. Too.
Yeah. And have y'all listened to John Frum, the bass player's band? It's like black. Well, it's not black, but it's like death metal combined with Dillinger. It's awesome. Highly recommend you check it out.
It's
I
a really
haven't checked
good,
it out, no.
really
It's
good.
really
album.
good. It's brutal as fuck.
Man, this Roadburn lineup is insane.
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Read it.
It's nuts.
Yeah, this is
I know.
crazy.
Is this 2018
Which
Roadburn
one?
we're looking
Yeah.
at?
What is it? I haven't seen
The
it.
Roadburn
Roadburn.
Festival.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen the lineup. No,
Dude.
It's,
Is Converge on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That might be the one that.
See, I'm
is
pissed.
fucking Yob on it?
they're
Let's see.
touring again, so they might.
Yeah, they were supposed to play Sound on Sound.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yob and Converge, and
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Yob's
It's
been
an ape-
playing again.
Are they on here? I don't see them. Weed
It's in
Eaters on
April.
here.
Sweet.
You're looking at the one that's
Future
in.
Doom.
Yeah.
Of course, you already said
It's in the
Belch.
Netherlands.
Godspeed. Black
I want to
Emperor.
go to a
Oh, God.
festival
Dude, if you've
overseas
never
so
seen
bad.
Godspeed live, holy
Yeah.
Saw Godspeed at
Holy
Trees.
shit.
It was
I
awesome.
saw him
Godspeed's awesome.
I saw them
Yeah.
at Granada too, and them at Granada.
Oh, that would've
was
been better.
stupid.
I've never seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, Godspeed.
You were with
cool.
me at Trees.
No, I didn't go to that one.
No?
That was me and you.
There's
Okay,
Bell
so-
Witch.
Yeah.
It is
I knew
coming
you were
up.
Bell Witch.
You're right. It's coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
There it is.
Those
That's
dudes,
Uniform.
And for a two-piece band, holy god.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Future occultism.
There was another lineup announced today. This Rockville lineup, and now I'm embarrassed to even talk about it. Of course, I was going to talk about it to make fun of it. Compared to looking at this Roadburn lineup.
Oh yeah.
Because this is terrible.
Who's on it?
So Friday night is Ozzy, Godsmack, Five Finger Death Punch, Hellstone.
Oh, yeah.
The big hitters.
Terrible. There's only one day I'd want to
Sully.
go. Saturday, the big bands are Avenged
Seen them?
Sevenfold, Stone Sour, and Breaking Benjamin.
No, I would not go
Fucking
to that
crazy
either.
music.
So the day I would go is Sunday because you have The Sword, Red Fang, Baroness.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. That's, yeah,
A big
alright.
turn.
Then you got a Thrice, Bullet for My Valentine, Clutch, Billy Idol, Queens of the Stone Age, and then the Foo Fighters.
Wait, Billy Idol's just slipped in there.
Just slipped in there.
I like it.
Yeah.
Have you guys I'm sorry, back to this Roadburn
No,
festival?
Roadburn's rad.
Have y'all
Yeah,
listened to
I'm
this
at it.
Igor or Igor?
Mm-mm.
Have you heard
I've
this?
I
I've heard
haven't.
some of their stuff.
Fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
They're from France?
Something-
France?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's.
Is that the
France.
shit you're trying to get me to listen to the other day?
Might have been. I've been geeking out on them a bit. They got like one girl that sings. It's like she sings opera and then she'll start screaming. And then they have this other crazy singer that just dress like he looks like an Aborigine Indian. Like he's all painted up and he just screams his balls off. And then they have like
Yeah, here they are.
you got pulling some up
No, I'm not going to play any, but yeah, they're French.
French,
They're
Francie.
French, from France.
I wish we could get.
Who was the band you were? The girl that we thought was Rebecca.
Oh
the Doom
yeah,
band?
the from Southern Lord, the Big Brave.
Yeah, have y'all heard those guys?
Uh-uh.
Or I don't know
Yeah.
who's all in the band. I just know
It's I think it's a 4-piece.
it's
or three-
way
Yeah.
slow.
It's cool.
Doom
I love
with
it.
this crazy beautiful chick singer
Yeah,
singing
Nice.
it. It's really cool.
yeah, it's good stuff.
You ever
Good
you ever
stuff.
want to hear a girl like sonically tear your balls off,
Yeah.
listen
I
to
know.
Dark Castle.
Dude, Dark
Yeah.
Dark
Castle's
Castle's cool.
Dark Castle.
Dark Castle's awesome.
Shit.
Yeah, Dark
I
Castle.
want to go to one of these festivals overseas. These badass like.
You'd sound
And
neat.
anytime I hear festival here now, I'm kind of like, except the one like Sound on Sound.
It
and-
sounded cool because
yeah.
it was in the woods and
Yeah, that
there's
sounded
castles.
cool.
There's Psycho.
But
Psycho's
yeah,
well, that's
Psycho.
in
Psycho's
Vegas.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Psycho
cool.
Oh, you
Vegas
meant
last
here,
year was
yeah.
stupid good.
No, I mean in the U.S. Like they do overseas. There was a time, like I would say 5 years ago, where bands didn't even want to play festivals here. A while back, they're like, oh, everyone that you talk to is like, you got to go to Europe, man. You got to go to those music festivals. That's
Yeah.
where it's at.
Yeah.
So maybe I mean
Go to
it's
the
turn. I'm
Netherlands. That'd be
That'd be awesome, yeah.
badass. Yeah.
Well, Dusty goes there.
getting into some trouble. I bet.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of
Lucky
friends over in
bastards.
Europe. Chew, who we've played
Oh,
with
yeah,
a couple
they're
times. They're
touring.
touring in Europe right now.
Have y'all ever thought about going over there and playing some
We ain't
shows?
ready
I've
for
thought
that
about
shit.
it.
I mean, I would love to.
Need a drummer first.
I've
Yeah,
thought
we
about-
do
yeah,
need a
yeah,
drummer
yeah.
first.
You kind of need that.
So
We forgot about
that's
that
one
part, didn't we?
thing.
Yeah.
What you need to do is just pick you up a drummer and go, "Hey, you're in the band. We're going to Europe next week."
I mean, that's a
so-
selling point right there. Like,
It
you wanna go
should be.
to Europe?
You
Yeah.
better get it down.
Yeah,
now.
you need to get it down now. We're
That'd
going
be
to
a
Europe
lie,
next
though.
week.
We'll pay you. We'll pay
It's
you
already
a beer.
booked. We'll pay you nothing.
You get
'cause-
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get the beer tickets.
you can survive on beer for the week.
Then you got the job.
Yeah,
And you buy us beer.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that Big Brave is a 3-piece out of Montreal,
Yeah.
and they're fucking
The
rad. They're really
Canada?
cool. That shit. I went back and listened to it again. It was like,
I need to
digging on
get
it.
with these guys and see about us playing some of this music and not getting it ripped down by YouTube. Because I want to start doing a segment on our records anyway. And I ordered.
oh, so you're
I
gonna use
ordered
this
3
show to self promote yourself?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like Amoeba.
It's
What's in.
never been done ever.
No.
We've never self promoted anything.
No,
on here.
not at all. But like.
I'm joining the band Spectacle, and I also do photos for Plastic Opera.
But I wanted to let you know that I ordered some Unsane.
Oh, you did?
Ordered the new Unsane. I ordered 3. Those guys are old too. Like
They're the ones.
they make me want to stay in a band.
They'll spit out a 90-second song that feels like you've gone
Yeah,
around the world.
yeah.
An 8-minute.
Have you
song.
guys
That's
heard
what they
them?
feel like.
Unseen or Unsane? I
Yeah.
always say
Insane.
Unseen.
I've
'Cause of
heard
anti-scene.
Yeah. No.
I can't
I haven't
say.
heard of it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good stuff.
I've got it on my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or we
Why
could
did
do
you
that.
say nothing,
What's on my
Corbin?
I
Spotify
said
list?
yeah.
We should play that, too.
Have,
'Cause I
have you
don't
done
have
that? Have you gone on the
Spotify.
thing to where it looks at your?
Your weekly recommendations that they give you.
Well,
Yeah, that's where it
there's
came
one
up.
that I looked at, and it based on your
plays?
Facebook history and the music you listen to now. It guesses what you listened to in high school.
Oh yeah. I saw
Really?
that.
Yeah.
What?
They got
Mine
the
was
Did it
pretty,
nail it?
Mine was pretty damn accurate.
There's no way it gets mine because I'm so bipolar with music.
Okay, so
It-
how does this work?
Me too.
Really?
Like I don't listen to
Yeah.
the same shit. Like I listen to fucking Fanagram and like,
That's so they got some kind of algorithm that they figured out the human brain.
or you give up all your data when you use Facebook.
That's what it is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so where did you go to do this?
Just look it up.
Spotify.
Just Google Spotify guess my high school playlist.
Or,
All right, let's see
or
this.
Spotify High School.
Spotify.
That-
Wait a
that-
that's
second.
Kevin
That's
Spacey.
weird.
Yeah,
Kevin
that's
Spacey
that's
Nah,
Kevin
dude, I'm gay,
Spacey
dude.
stuff.
That's for now on when you get when someone.
Any conversation.
All right.
No, dude. Hey, I'm gay.
No, dude, I'm gay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude.
It's like,
That's your
so you
default.
didn't show up to work on Tuesday. It's like, no,
Yeah,
boss,
'cause I'm gay.
Yeah.
I just came out the closet, man.
Totally
everything's
how you
okay
get out of
now.
everything. Oh, here we go. They have a new playlist called Time Capsule.
Yeah, it's instant too. Just
Let me see
like,
this here.
sync it with your Facebook and your Spotify. Well, I mean, it all syncs anyways, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
Huh.
see here. I'm on Spotify right now,
I
looking
wanna-
at a Magma record.
I want to see what
Go
yours comes with.
No, Magma the band.
Because I want to see
Magma?
how on this song.
Magma.
Magmar.
My high school was very industrialistic.
So like 9 Inch Nails, man.
And Skinny Puppy
Oh, yeah.
and KMFDM and Ministry.
Did you ever
and-
listen to Scraping Fetus Off the Wheel or Fetus or any permutation of that band?
I've seen Braveheart.
There is there's a
Cool,
box
cool.
set that had some of their tracks on it.
So that's like all those permutations. That is that guy, that
Yeah.
entity. So he did all of the music for God. What was that? what's that fucking show that was on Adult Swim?
Was it about a dog?
Growing pains.
No, the brothers.
Death Clock.
Brothers.
Metalocalypse.
Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Venture
Yeah,
Brothers,
the dude that did all the music
Hammer?
for that
Doc Hammer. Oh,
had his music projects before that, and they're all super industrial badass stuff. So.
Okay, so getting back to this,
Pig
your,
face.
Yeah.
what's it called again? The playlist, high school.
Yeah, just
Time
Google.
capsule or something.
It's
Is it
time
Time
capsule? It's called Spotify Time Capsule.
Why is it not coming up on their page?
You didn't go to high school, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, go-
it's like you're a dropout, you fucking loser.
They got me pegged. God damn it.
Hey, but I'm gay. I just came out.
Yeah,
It's all good.
It's all good.
I'm gay.
Yeah, the spacey way out. That's what we'll call it. So, how many when
Spacey
when
escape.
this album
Spacey
finally
way.
gets released, Mr. Orcanauts?
Mr. Orcanauts, plural.
Yeah, what's the what? How many tracks are you guys planning on putting on this bad
I
boy?
think we're shooting for 5 or 6.
5 or
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if any, you don't want like it. I mean,
If they're gonna be 8 to 10 minutes
yeah,
long.
and the other
Yeah.
ones that we have are
Yeah.
Just as long.
pushing a little farther than 6, and
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
even done yet.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get a 12-minute track.
Yeah.
That final track.
Yeah.
We've got some stuff lined up that's
Mhm.
definitely looking like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Y'all get me excited. I'm getting a little bit of boner.
Good.
That's cool.
So
Good.
you had the
That's what
monkey
we
wrench
like.
kind of thrown at you last week. What was when were you projecting to put this whole piece of music out anyway?
I was thinking
we were
looking at-
trying to get in the studio this year. But,
yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to get early next year.
Get
and
it out
then-
by
so we
February
can get
and
some
tour.
tour time after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we'll see how that works out.
I'm like realistically, let's say all things work out the way we plan it.
Yeah.
March.
March
Yeah.
or into summer.
Man.
something like that.
Yeah, but we probably wouldn't even get the vinyl or.
No.
Are y'all gonna do vinyl too?
We
We're-
want to.
Okay, so
Sweet.
don't quote
If
us
it's
on
good
that.
enough.
Yeah,
we,
of course,
We
yeah.
want to. We
Yeah.
want to.
It's
we
if
really
we
want
have
to.
the band.
You can
funds
quote
for
us
that
on it.
shit or
If it
not.
doesn't come through, we'll just say we're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
hey,
what I would do.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's the
yeah.
way you do
You
it.
put out
Yeah.
a spacey CD, like a cassette. You'll call
Yeah.
that spacey
Yeah.
edition.
It'll be cut out to
I'm
his
gay.
face.
Yeah.
It's called the Spacey Diaries.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
Sorry.
time capsule for the Spotify thing said, "Better luck next time."
Said when they're not having it.
So here's my
We're
problem
not
with that
having your
shit, is when Facebook came about and I was in high school, you had to have the college, email address.
Oh yeah, because it
to
was
be able
used,
to.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
use
that's probably
Facebook.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even have Facebook until I was like 19 or 20. So
Yeah.
that might be it.
it's null and void.
I
Doesn't
think I
count.
got on Facebook in 2009.
If I could only,
I don't think
if I could link
I don't
with
think they still had the
MySpace.
college email address policy then.
I think mine
I don't
was
think they did.
07.
No, I was after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
I
was
was.
07 or 05.
I got on right when they dropped the college thing.
Yeah. Which was around probably 2007.
Yeah,
Eight.
around then.
So
Yeah.
at least you
7
don't
or
have your
8.
blunder years like as a record on the internet.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
very
we're-
happy
we're-
that I couldn't put
Like,
my high school
ABC
experience
and-
out there.
Like what was it? What was it? What was the kids that sang "Daddy Mac will make you jump, jump"?
Crisscross.
Crisscross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Your
what I
patent
do-
leather shoes ear.
Anytime I want to get
Yeah.
really experimental on Spotify and listen to shit like that, or Paul Abdul or Wilson Phillips, I just log
Right,
into the
dude.
Jerry Jonestown Massacre account,
There you go.
and that way everybody that's following it's
Doesn't-
like, what is
yeah.
going on?
So
Yeah.
Crisscross is coming on next
Yeah,
year.
well,
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I'm glad we don't have a Jerry Jonestown Massacre Pornhub account because you'd be like, Matt, Jesus, dude. And you know what I'd say,
double
Corbin?
fisting.
Corbin, you know what I'd say?
Don't say
Nugget
my
porn.
fucking name. What?
He doesn't want to get sucked down your rabbit hole.
don't
I'm gay.
single me out when it comes to
Well,
porn.
now that you singled
I'm
them
gay.
out, do you have VR?
I've done it
Ah,
at my old job.
Oh, God.
You
At
can't
my old
tell
job.
that full story though.
I'm not going to tell it for. I'm not even going to tell the story. I'm going to let you tell it.
I had a
I'm not telling
job.
it.
I had a job a while back for a marketing company that worked with Samsung. We got all the I got all the cool VR gears and all that shit.
Hmm.
And not 30 minutes since, and you know this person, Aaron and I, bar owner, had porn on him. Like it took us 30 minutes to do it, and it was in our 30 minutes. I would say 25 of those minutes was just figuring out how the fucking thing worked.
I
Like,
was gonna say, why did
With
it take
VR?
so long?
yeah, like it took us a while to figure everything out. Like
God
You're watching
damn it.
porn for 30 whole minutes.
we had the wrong like phone. Like apparently some of the VRs wouldn't take the 7S or whatever was the newest phone at the time. So we like had to get the VR like recalibrated or something. I don't know. It was something fucked up.
Recalibrate.
But
Gotta
anyway, yeah.
remodulate the
We were
VR
at
system.
we were at work though, and it took like at first we were all like, and then all of a sudden it got quiet.
People are standing there watching
Everybody's
you, and you're over
starting
there
to
just
sweat.
doing this.
What's that noise?
What is he doing?
What's that?
What?
Wow, why's Matt sweaty?
What's that smell?
I don't know, gay. I don't know. I'm gay.
Does Matt have a boner? I don't know. It's too small.
All I know is,
It's
I
awesome.
imagine, and I don't know for sure, but I imagine if you were on acid,
Oh,
you probably wouldn't want to watch VR porn because it's probably too intense.
I can imagine that.
Yeah,
I
You
can
can
totally
do it.
imagine
Is this
it.
where I-
Just going out on a
That's
whim.
where
there.
my imagination goes.
Or
Uh,
you're
let's
just
put a
sitting there,
hypothetical
you're trying to
out there.
watch the girl, but the fucking lizard keeps coming out of the curtains over here,
Yeah,
and you're like,
maybe
what the
that's what
hell?
Weinstein was
Especially-
doing, man, when
and I
he laid
especially
one
wouldn't
down in
listen-
the plant.
Yeah.
especially wouldn't listen to Aranzi Pazuzu. It's this Scandinavian crazy fucking
yeah.
band
Yeah,
that
I
you
forgot.
don't want to
They're
listen to.
badass, yeah.
Probably on acid. And
There, there's a lot
don't
of
do
things.
those things. And
You're giving Dustin ideas now.
and if you were gonna do those things, I imagine you'd probably want to update your phone beforehand because it might
Yeah.
startle you.
Might just-
I would think
There's a lot of things you
weird
don't
blue
want to
screen.
do,
On acid,
but
It's
you want to
green.
do on acid.
What is it?
it's green.
it kind
Oh,
of
it's green screen.
goes back
Yeah.
and forth.
It does.
So, Dustin, you got a cool looking list here.
I got a list.
Yeah,
I came up with this over on Saturday.
yeah. I think we're all going to have some input on this too, by the way.
What kind of list?
My list is the most pretentious cities in Tarrant County.
Okay.
Just in Tarrant County.
And
Just
you
in
can, you
Tarrant
know
County.
what? When we get,
I don't know
if
the
you guys
guy
want
on-
to add in
Yeah, I
on
don't
some
know
Dallas
Tarrant
and
County.
some
I'm-
Denton
Well,
County, you can.
I'm from Keller. So,
Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
if you
there-
wanna-
I'm from
shit.
Was that
Euless.
number
Oh my
one
God.
or two?
No,
Is this an
we-
official
Keller's
list?
up there.
Or
I'm
did you
not-
make this
I have,
list?
I have no pride.
I made this list,
Out
and I
of
made
experience.
this list
St. Keller.
because I had to do a little tour through Keller, Westlake, Southlake Trophy Club, and
Oh God.
yeah, so I decided to make
Tarrant?
this list because
That's
I had to
Tarrant,
go
yeah.
into a few shops while making this little route.
Was it Old Keller?
No,
That
it
you
was
started?
the Davis Boulevard newer area, right there at the border of
Where
Keller.
in South Lake?
No,
Dave-
where
Oh,
Davis
like
is-
where the Dunkin' Donuts is?
yeah, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Yeah, that's on the
Wendy's.
edge of South Lake and Keller.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the border. So
Was this number one?
I had to deal with a lot of pretentious people at Starbucks, at Hobby Lobby.
That's South Lake. I used to work at that Hobby Lobby
Yeah,
in
you
high
did?
school. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all South Lake.
Can I
Yeah.
just say that I worked at PacSun in Frisco at the Stonebriar Mall?
Oh,
Wow.
Well, that's
you want
why-
to talk about
Of
pretense?
course you did.
Well, see, if I wanted to
Hey, bro, you
hit
want some glasses?
Dallas would have been like just I could have listed half the county.
Oh yeah.
So I stuck with Tarrant County, and I'm gonna start off here. I got it right here.
Are we going the most pretentious to the
no,
least, or the
we're
least to
going
the
least to most.
Okay,
Most.
all right,
So at number 5, I've only got 5,
okay.
except 4 is a tie because I couldn't break these two apart. So number 5,
There's some thought in this,
there
man.
is.
You didn't want to do one hood wrong.
And the
Like-
reason this place is pretty pretentious is because it's old money, and this is Westover Hills.
That helps. Oh yeah,
Over in West Fort Worth.
Yep.
You've got old money. You got the Bass Brothers over there. You've got Martina Navratilova. You've got
there's a lot of neighborhoods you can't even get into over there.
yeah,
right?
So you got people over there that just think they rule the world. And
Yeah.
I used to work over there a lot. And if you were just on the street that some of these people were driving down,
They're like, look at the common man with a job.
yeah, you destroyed their world. You have totally upset them. So
He probably has AIDS.
that's Westover Hills. Number 4 is the tie, and it was between Colleyville and Trophy Club.
Dude,
Trophy
Trophy
Club.
Club.
Trophy Club. It's
Yeah.
just, it's all in the name.
No,
yeah,
I
Trophy
don't know.
Club.
I don't know. I don't know.
But Trophy Club, you've got a lot of sports stars and old school celebrities.
Yeah.
Colleyville, you have
I think they're
a
pretty
bunch of like
badass.
wannabe fucking
Isn't that
like,
where-
celebrities that are all pretentious.
David O'Hearn.
It is. You've got David O'Hearn that lives over there, and that asshole is
God.
super.
That gives
pretentious.
it pretentious points right
Yeah,
there.
that's right there.
Wait, there's
it's-
parts of
that's a
parts of
good tie.
Colleyville that's all right.
Yeah, like
But
the
it's a
halls
tie.
on
Like I
Blade.
couldn't decide. Like Trophy Club's pretty bad.
I'd probably go-
Colleyville's pretty bad. They're right there, but they're not. They're pretty equal compared to the next three I have.
Trophy Club, I've always fucking hated because I've gotten like traffic tickets for an expired like sticker the day of like this
Supposed to give
fucking
you
cop.
a 10-day
Yeah,
turnaround, right?
I guess they didn't get the memo
No.
I got
because
that in Colleyville.
like the cop was watching me almost or something like
Was it on
knew.
114?
Yep.
Yep.
114. And right there where 170 and 114 come together, that
Yep.
little
Yeah.
stretch by that Mexican food restaurant, Gloria's.
It's
or
so
is it,
good.
Yeah.
though.
It is
It's
good.
so
How
good.
shitty was your
Yeah.
car?
Oh, it's shit. All my cars
yeah,
are
that's
shit
that's-
bags.
that's-
That's
trick.
when they'll
Yeah, that's
play
why he
with
wanted
us.
to run me out of there.
So the problem I had with both those towns together was anytime my now wife lived in both of them at one point when we were dating, and anytime I was over there late, I was driving a Volkswagen all through after high school till I was like,
Is this the one with the
1920.
German-looking eagle on it?
no, that's the one in the driveway right
Okay.
there. No, this one was a show car. Well, I had a show car and I had a
With a
race
German eagle on
bug.
it.
But anyway, they anytime I drove through there at night, I'd always get pulled over so they could just look at the car. They just wanted to look at it and
Did they
talk
ever-
to me about it.
what you
and it
got?
pissed me off.
That's okay. But yeah, but still, at least they're not being a prick.
No, they're being a prick to pull me over when I have to get somewhere by curfew. And then I get home and I'll be like, well, the cops pulled me over because they want to look at the car. And mom and dad were like, yeah, whatever. No.
You'd used it so many times.
Yeah, I'd use that so many times. Like, it's true.
Bunch of dicks.
So number 3, and this place is pretentious because they want to be their neighbors to the
Both of them.
north and to the west
I think I already know.
or to the east. It is Keller.
Yep.
It is Keller.
Yeah.
People in there are fake pretentious because they can't be
You're
South Lake
so right.
or Trophy Club
And
or
there's-
even now
and
parts
there's
of
more to
Roanoke
this.
and Westlake.
There's more to this too now because there's New Keller, which is all a bunch of. Remember the $30,000 millionaire show that was going to be on? That was all those fuckers in Dallas that
Yeah.
acted like they made a bunch of money, but they're just out of college and had their entry
They all
level
moved to
jobs.
Keller.
They knocked up some chick in Dallas.
And they got daddy's money.
Well, not even that. They fucking decided they needed a place to live, and guess where you could find cheap tract homes was the west part of Keller, New Keller, and they all fucking lived there, and they piss me off. So they drive pretentious. They like it's like they're entitled to everything, the road, the supermarket, whatever. Like that's where my daughter has most of her softball games. Is in
Keller?
KYA. Yeah,
Yeah.
KYA,
right.
yeah, I grew up on that.
Oh
shit,
my
man.
gosh! Like,
Yeah,
like
it's
when
the
you're
worst
driving,
drivers in
oh
Keller.
my gosh.
I tell my parents every time I
Yeah.
come in, I was like, I almost got in
Yeah.
like 3 wrecks.
Yeah,
That's where Aiden
and
Soccer was.
it's all because of these women that are all Adderalled up, trying to get to fucking Chick-fil-A. You're like, fuck.
And everyone has the biggest fucking truck.
Yeah,
Like
or minivan,
Yeah.
or suburban, big ass suburban.
Yes,
They don't know how to
yes.
drive it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or you got your Tahoes, you got your
Tahoes.
Escalades.
Yeah.
So here's
Yeah, I hate-
here's my
mm.
thought on Keller because I don't have any experience in Keller, but except for Bronson Rock.
Oh yeah, Bronson
And that's
Rock.
all I have.
We've
to say.
played there.
Yes. Y'all did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember?
That's right.
Remember we were freaking out like, what the fuck are they doing there?
Because y'all were in the middle of like a week of Winger and Slaughter or something.
Oh yeah,
and you
and,
guys.
no,
It was
it was Puddle of Mud.
Puddle
of Mud,
playing
yeah.
The next night or
Yeah.
something.
Y'all were there.
We
Yeah.
played the same stage.
who
Yeah.
who played that show with y'all?
Vicious
Was it-
Spurs and
and,
How'd that
Right,
go
yeah.
over with the Bronson Rock crowd?
We
through
did
this.
not
So-
get paid.
So yeah,
hey, I heard that a lot of people don't get paid when they go there.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
when,
a-
some
when
of
they
their
have to
workers.
hire Brett Michaels as their sound guy.
yeah, you're not.
And by the way, thanks Harmony, the server there, for comping my meal that you didn't comp.
Yeah, because she's the manager. She's the
Yeah.
manager.
How do you
Yeah.
comp a meal that's not comped?
She said she was gonna comp it.
Because
And
she's the
then
manager.
ain't still paying it.
Yeah. Because we were in the band.
We did that.
And then
So is that one of
Yeah.
those shows where you paid to play, kind of in a way?
No, we didn't. We played.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mike, our girlfriends were coming up, and my girlfriend hit me up and she was like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "This is bullshit. We don't even get free beer." And she was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna stop and get a 12-pack for the van and
Just hang
for
out
the
there?
rest of the night." We just like kept going out to the
Yeah.
van for beer.
Yeah. They don't have original bands there a lot too, except the big
No.
80s ones that they
It's-
thw in there.
In Puddle of Mud.
Yeah,
Puddle
the
of
Puddle
Mud,
Mud.
dude.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
did you hear? He ditched that show.
Yeah,
The singer
no,
didn't
he
make it.
did
Did he?
ditch
Did they
it.
not
He
have
got
a
arrested
sound guy?
or something.
He
wasn't
got
it?
arrested at
That's it.
LAX with a BB gun in his pants,
And they didn't make the show.
and he couldn't make it in. He was flying in that morning
What a
and got
dumbass.
arrested. At
What's he gonna
LAX.
do with a BB gun?
Yeah, why do you have a BB gun?
Why
Well,
exactly?
yeah.
Why is there one of those in your pants at all?
Yeah.
Going to an airport.
Should
Period.
he just do it?
Kill himself?
Long.
Yeah.
BB gun?
Yeah,
With the BB gun?
sure. They repeatedly.
Right in the temple.
Ow, God
Right in
damn
the
it.
temple. Just pump that bitch up forever.
Until he
Eventually,
can't-
one of these little BBs is going to go into my cortex. Something like that. I don't know. It sounded funnier
Jeez.
in my head.
All right. So the next town, we got 2 more. At number 2 is Westlake.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
no,
pretty
Jonas Brothers.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Do you live
Westlake.
there?
Yeah.
Bunch of assholes.
Once again, a lot of neighborhoods you can't even get into.
Now Westlake doesn't
Unless you're
really
trick-or-treating.
have like a town
Yeah.
square. It's just all houses.
Yeah.
But it's all big ass fenced in community houses. And if you find yourself inside one of those fences, everybody treats you like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just,
It's
Like
you
we
don't
got-
belong here.
King's
What are you
Landing.
doing?
Yeah, we got another one in here.
Everybody looks at you like, what
Yeah.
are you doing here? What are you doing here? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Like, you don't look like my neighbor. You're
Yeah.
not in PTA.
And they got that weird business complex out there that freaks everybody out. It's like a new age church looking thing. Isn't that Westlake?
Solana.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
old.
all weird.
That
well, no,
was,
Solana's used to be cool.
Yeah, that
It's
was
all run down and like gutted
Well,
out now.
They're
you know?
redesigning it. Like, the
No.
guy that designed Solana was this artist who took a shitload of acid. And they used to have a bunch
Yeah.
of like little coyote things. and,
Yeah.
like, it was all from his drawings.
Yeah.
That
And
was-
it used to be cool.
It was
Yeah.
IBM's headquarters
Yeah.
for years.
Really?
That was where IBM was set up, and
Yeah.
that's why all the buildings are fucked up because, like you said, he designed them for IBM,
Yeah.
and it's not run down.
No,
last
they're
time
just
I've been
making
there was.
everything.
I was
Like, they're
just there.
painting over everything.
They must
and it's
have
like
revived
white
it then
and
because-
concrete. Yeah.
I was
I used
just
to
there
work
Saturday.
I said they must have revived it or
I
something.
was just
Jesus
there
Christ.
Saturday.
Shut the fuck up. For
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
Did you go on Friday? You didn't go
No, I
Saturday.
didn't go. I went.
When did
this
you
was
go?
this was 2009
I was
when
just
I
there
was.
Should've seen it
The
on
last time I
Sunday.
went there was with you when we took the pictures of Brittany. That was the last time I've been there.
That area we went to,
Yeah.
just ran down.
That's the main part I'm talking about.
yeah, that
Where,
part
where the
was,
Is that-
aqueduct is?
They put a liquor. There used to be a Chili's out there. Remember that?
Yeah.
there's
I used to
Chili's.
go
Is
to
it
that
still-
Chili's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Around
Saturdays,
through the,
I
like,
wasn't
little
there.
head maze.
Oh, really? They moved out.
and the liquor store wasn't there. I didn't see it either.
The one that was right.
It was Fossil Creek. It was
Yeah.
another Fossil Creek. I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
And it was nice.
It
Wait,
was.
they got rid of the liquor store?
I didn't see it.
That was
I
like
mean, it
their
used to be right up
biggest
front.
revenue.
Yeah.
Because they got rid of that Chili's and put a McAllister's
But-
in there.
When we went
They
out
did?
there,
Yeah, and then I guess the
let's
McAllister's
grab the
run down.
McAllisters.
Or I guess.
I don't know. Maybe they need
it's
some.
look good. What's weird is when I pulled up in there, I didn't recognize anything because now there's a big CVS pharmacy on the corner,
What?
and they're building all these stone Mediterranean style houses that fill Westlake. Every house in there is a Mediterranean style house.
By that complex, that weird
So
complex.
Yep,
Move
right there
there.
by
Did,
it. It was
uh,
weird.
what
Like I
about-
saw the CVS, I was like, "Where
Now, I
am
will say that
and I had
hotel-
to look at the street names to know where I was. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, this is Solana Boulevard."
That
Wait,
hotel is nice. That's out there.
Yeah,
There's like a
Marriott?
Marriott or something.
Yeah.
That's a cool ass hotel.
The
Is it still there?
The IBM headquarters, was that like right across the street from where the neighborhoods were? And it had like a big pond?
There was nothing out there when IBM was there except
Okay.
for Solana, and it was the square on the on the south side of 114, and the
Mhm.
buildings on the north side
Okay.
that
Because
filled up there, and then they had the hotel for when business people came in because that Marriott's been there forever.
yeah.
But it was a different hotel, and then there was a couple of other satellite companies that IBM worked with.
Uh-huh.
They had offices through there.
Okay, because
Yeah.
in high school, me and my friends used to get really stoned and go drive because we thought it was like some like Area 51 shit.
Yeah.
Because every time you drive close, your signal goes off. We're like, we got to go closer, and we'd freak ourselves out and see like a security guard and just bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's the
okay,
way it was with me down in Houston at Compaq. It was kind of the same. It was kind of the same weird like early Silicon Valley type design down there when it was Compaq. I don't
Yeah.
even know what it is now, but we would do the same thing. We'd freak ourselves out like,
Yeah, it's fun.
oh man, they're on to us. Like we'd We'd
HP
skate
took
around
it over.
there.
That's HP's.
The compact,
I think so. I think
Yeah.
that's where HP is.
or yeah,
But they took it over. And number 1. Any guesses?
South Lake.
Boom, boom,
Fuck
boom.
those guys.
Yep, South Lake. You go to South Lake Town Square, looking like
It's
any
funny.
of us in here,
yeah.
and they just stare at you like, "What the fuck are
Yeah.
you
Is
doing?"
that not your favorite
on
thing in the
here?
world, though?
It
Yeah.
is. It's so much
I
fun.
love
Oh my
to
god!
walk through
Going
that
to the
shit.
Cheesecake Factory and get everyone all ruffled
Like they're
up.
like, the guy is about to shoot this place.
Yeah, I'm the furthest one from it.
Yeah.
Look at your husband across the damn table.
Yeah.
That dude is wound up and he is ready to pop.
Yeah.
You want to hear a crazy pretentious story that I had once? I was 18 years old, and I was taking my girlfriend to the. I'm the worst at getting presents, so I've done a lot of. Let's just go to the store and I'll pick you something out, whatever. Remember when Foley's was Sanger Harris?
Mhm.
Well, the Parks Mall, we were out there. I can't remember if it was Foley's or Sanger Harris. I think it was Sanger Harris, but we showed up out there, and I was like, okay, pick you out a purse. I had like $250 or something like that, like a lot of money back then. Actually, fuck, a lot of money now.
Yeah,
But,
give me
that's a good- that's a good
$250.
But and I'll never forget. I had my I wanted to be all my shorts were like Phil, like Pantera Phil, all cut off cargos, freaking army green looking, and then I had like a Stone Temple Pilots T-shirt, and I was
It's
this
respect, man.
yeah, and I had this wiry hair and everything, so I look like shit, but that's how I look, much like now, except I had hair. Well, so I take my girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh, we're having a good time. Like, it's gonna be cool." And I think I snuck some vodka in, and we went to speaking in Chick-fil-A and put it in, dumped a
Lemonade?
bunch of, some lemonade and put some
Fuck
vodka
yeah,
in
dude.
there. So we're hanging out, and she's looking at the purses, and this lady's talking to this guy, the lady that's the sales lady, and the guy's sitting there, and all of a sudden she kind of looks like, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, let them go ahead and spend their $100 or whatever they're gonna do." And I was like, "Whoa!"
It's
like,
like $250.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. First of all, it's $250. But that was probably the most pretentious thing I've ever. And when I go to South Lake, I'm always thinking that someone's gonna say something like that to me, like, "Oh, let them get their little gift certificate from Coach or whatever." Or because what do they have out there in that area, the
everything.
square?
They've
Oakley.
got-
They got
Well,
probably not
the
anymore.
Apple stores out there and
It's
It's
stuff.
gotten worse since I've moved away.
Yeah.
Like, I went there to go see a movie with my dad, and
Harkins, dude.
And they're like, well, here he's obviously they're gonna go to the movie.
yeah, dressed in all black, and my dad is like dressed in polos and like golf stuff, and I'm like, I'm not his kid. Like,
No,
I don't-
they probably thought he was like
like, I was-
spacey.
You're on a
You get
spacey
spacey.
date.
I was
You're
getting
spacey date.
by a guy that
Spacey
looked
date.
just like me.
So I got chased out at the Parks Mall once. Remember when the
That's
Parks
that's
Mall
where
was the shit?
the Sanger Harris thing happened.
That's where it
the
was
Parks
with the
Mall.
Parks.
Yeah.
We went in. I think it was it was a Foley's on the end. Was it Anchor? Maybe it was Sanger Harris. Because wait, Sanger Harris became Foley's.
Mhm.
Is that what it was? Okay.
It's probably Sanger Harris.
And when I was out of high school, but still, my first real job, was at S&P, and
Before you were just selling drugs.
before I was selling drugs. And I always had like mad cash on me because I just cashed my whole check and just carried it
Yeah.
around on me because
Yeah.
what the fuck's a bank, man? I don't got
fucking
all
need a
this
bank.
money. I have gangster rolls of just
Oh shit!
like $900 in like 10s and 20s and 50s. So you just like got these big
Man.
ass rolls.
You wonder why you got pulled over and wherever with the bug, the new show bug.
Yeah. Well, I was walking into, I guess it was either Sanger Harris or Macy's, but at the time I was kind of wearing the same thing. I had Ministry Psalm 69 shirt on. I had a pair of Cavalricci's that I had cut off.
Cavaricci's.
12 eye Doc Martens on.
Y'all don't remember those, do you?
Oh, I know those.
You do?
Yeah.
How old are you?
31.
Well, you barely know it.
I know it, though.
About Jabot?
What? No.
Jerbo's still around, though.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they release stuff every once in a while.
What about Jordash?
Now you're
I
going
think that's
downhill.
dead.
But anyway, I had them cut off. I had my 12 eye Doc Martens, chain wallets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The 12 eyes always threw people off back then.
'Cause
They're
you're
like,
like, what?
was he a Nazi?
Huh?
You
What's that?
skinhead?
And I think
What
my
color
laces,
is his shoelaces?
Right.
I
Are
think
those
my
red?
laces were white
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's no.
at the time, and
That meant you were a nihilist, right? Or was that the white supremacist? I thought the white supremacist was red.
Yeah,
white
yeah,
supremacist
red.
was red.
Yeah.
White was just nihilist or anarchist
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So walking around, I go walk in the store, and security immediately stops you. You have no business being in here.
Wow. Dude, I used to go there all the time.
I'd
and
be
never
like,
said
"What do
that
you
to me.
mean?" They're like, "You can't afford anything in this
Which
store."
was-
And I just pulled out the roll, and I was like, "Yeah, I can.
Say what, bitch?
I'm here to buy shit."
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks is they had a Ticketmaster outlet out there, and so you'd have to go there to get your fucking Pantera tickets or whatever show you wanted to go see. So it's fucking double-edged sword for those security guys.
So yeah, fuck you, South Lake.
And fuck you,
Yeah.
Parks Mall, Sanger Harris.
Yeah,
Fucking diddlers.
Kevin Spacey.
It's Kevin
motherfucker.
Fucking Kemper.
Speaking
Whatever.
of diddlers,
Wait,
guys,
wasn't there something on the news about a high school teacher that Kevin Spacey?
There we go.
wait, yeah. Do we want to do this? We have a new segment we're trying out tonight.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
let's
sorry,
preface
sorry,
this. Ulrich wants to try this out,
Ulrich's
not us.
trying it out.
Local news.
We have no
Yeah.
intro yet, so if y'all get bored in the studio and want to write an intro, it's going to be called the Diddler of the Week.
Yeah,
Can I do it in acapella?
That's all
version?
Corbin.
sure.
Would you like
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
All right. Everybody
New
quiet.
goal.
Should be good, man.
And in 3, 2, 1. That's
Diddler of the week.
Diddler.
I like that. We'll ISO that, and we'll put that together.
Especially the.
Yeah. All right.
All right, tell us what's your first installment of Diddler of the Week?
What is
I
Diddler
want
of
to
the
call it Diddler on the Roof. By the way,
Diddler-
I guess
Yes.
we'll let him
Yes.
name it. We'll let Ulrich name it because it's his segment, which is
Yeah.
weird that the first thing you want to do to contribute to our show is start a diddle segment. But I like
It's kinda
Diddler on the
weird.
Roof. That's just me.
That's good.
I like Diddler on the Roof.
Anyways,
Who's the Diddler on the Roof?
All right, Diddler on the Roof. What do you
Let's
got?
get this.
the Diddler on the Roof / Diddler of the Week is a East Bay teacher charged with sex crimes.
East Bay.
Where's East Bay?
Is that Pennsylvania?
Oh.
You didn't look up the state that it's in?
Shut up, Matt.
Here, I'll look it up for you while you do it.
It's-
I'll produce.
It's the first time.
Produce the producer.
Yeah. Go ahead. I want to hear about this East Bay teacher. Student teacher sex.
Prosecutors charged a Walnut Creek science teacher on Monday with multiple counts of sexual assault of 2 young children, arranging to meet a child for sex and possession and distribution of child pornography.
This is a winner.
The Contra Costa District Attorney's Office said Walnut Creek Intermediate School teacher Michael Bartle was charged with 16 counts involving multiple sex offenses against a boy and girl under age of 10.
Oh, yeah. This dude fits the.
Jeez.
He looks like Sturgill Simpson.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Yo.
Judge
A
Dredd.
fat version of him.
God almighty.
Wow.
So, do you have any of this issues like this going on at your school?
He didn't look happy.
No. Looks like the diddle
You
life.
wish.
The diddle life's not panning out.
You don't have a teacher that might
The diddle took its toll.
Might be a
Don't
teacher
diddle
that
no
diddles.
more.
The diddle toe.
I think my chemistry teacher's diddly.
All right, let's see what state this
you
is
get
in.
this?
Hold on 1 second here.
Nah, he's gay, dude.
He's gay.
Walnut
It's okay.
Creek
It's
Middle
all right.
School charged with
He's gay.
16 counts of sexually assaulting
This
children.
isn't the teacher that used to front a band that used to come in here all the time.
No, he's such a diddler. I'm kidding.
Where's Contra Costa County Public Defender? Where is this place at? Why am I not finding it?
Is it Texas?
I don't think so. San Francisco, maybe? We in
Florida?
San Francisco, East Bay.
Where's Kevin Spacey from?
Sounds like Florida.
Is this Florida?
It's gotta be. It's
Not
gotta
gonna
be,
be east.
Hollywood.
You think
I
anybody's?
think it's in the San Francisco area. It's the way it sounds.
That would be west.
You think
Did I say-
anybody's?
It's
East.
East Bay. I figure that's like East Coast.
East Bay of
I
the
think
West
it's talking
Coast.
about the Bay though, out in San Francisco.
You could just Google
Right?
like East Bay where.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
We gotta get a location of this
Wait,
guy.
Look
This
at
diddler.
this diddler. He has a full-on picture of his face on his classroom thingy.
Let's see here.
I don't.
Is that the
wanna be a
Sturgill
part of
Simpson
this.
looking picture?
Please
No,
don't
it's
let
m-
the cameras get on that.
It's my
Okay.
it's my teacher.
God. Hey, what Do you think anybody's ever tried to commit
Judge Dredd.
yours?
bestiality or diddling with an alligator?
Absolutely.
Very well.
think so?
No, there's proof of the guy that
You
that
get
had
lost
a
down
relationship
that
with
swamp.
a dolphin
Looks like a gator.
Well, yeah, a dolphin's the only other
that has
animal
pleasure
that
of
has
sex.
sex for pleasure.
They also rape, so.
They do.
Yeah,
Dolphins do?
Dolphins
Yeah.
do, right?
Oh yeah.
Isn't I heard that if
They
you
also-
go to a dolphin petting, like where you go to swim with the dolphins, the reason that they swim
Heavy
with
petting
you
soon?
is because they're masturbate, like they're getting
Yeah.
off on you.
Probably.
It might be.
They're diddling. They're diddling humans.
Yeah.
Have
they
you
don't
ever
the
swam with
digits to
dolphins?
diddle.
Yeah. No, I have not.
You haven't?
No, have you,
No. I haven't.
Dustin?
So
Oh, shit.
I have
Like,
a question I
I
want
still got a glob of sunscreen on my
Yeah,
back
what's
that just
this?
won't rub in.
Just crust it over.
I have
Yeah.
a question I want to end the show with.
Okay. Wait, we got emails, don't we?
No.
None.
No,
No.
we didn't have any in there. I'm really, with all this diddling and this Hollywood bullshit going on, is the line between sexual harassment and hitting on someone getting blurred?
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
been being blurred
Like,
for a long
Robin,
time.
what was it named? Robin Thicke or whatever the fucker who wrote that?
The
Yeah. Blurred lines.
Yeah.
No means yes. Like that. I mean, if that didn't,
yeah.
just
Just
tell you right then
tell
and
you,
there,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this shit's been going on.
I don't think I would ever
decades.
use Robin Thicke as.
Well, no, I'm
My-
not
my
using it as
reference for anything
justification.
in
I'm
life.
using it as like if this thing's popular and this thing became a hit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and people are just overlooking it as like, this is shitty shit that he's talking about, and they're like, oh no, it's a good song though.
Yeah. And just thank God that you can't get like sexual harassment charges on you if you're a patron at a bar and you're like a waitress, because we'd all be fucked at that point. Like, are we getting to the point where strippers can bust you for sexual harassment because you say something in a weird manner?
Or you touch
Like,
them
I've never-
during a lap dance?
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
I've had things in my mouth during a lap dance.
yeah. So what if? Because it's a slippery slope if you think about it. There's been some dancers that have gotten on top of men, not that I know, that would place certain parts of their boob in their mouth, like on their lips and shit. Well, what if they just turn around and say, "Man, he was knob like slobbing all over my nipple," and you get accused of sexual harassment. You have to pay
Matt,
a
we've
stripper
done
that.
235 shows.
Yes.
There's been 235 episodes of the JJTM.
Uh-huh.
In that time period,
That's the first time I
There-
said breast.
there's at least 235 instances of us committing sexual harassment.
Fuck yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just come back
I've
and
even
go, "You're
committed
doing a
sexual
podcast."
harassment against a dumpster.
Well, I guess on the lines of like
True.
strippers, if they did that, they would lose their market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of a sudden you would have strip clubs marketing themselves as we're a non-sexual harassment zone. You can come in here and sexually harass.
Maybe
That
next
just
week.
sounds horrible.
That's another.
It does.
Let's
Press
get a
nightmare.
clock.
Yeah. It's a think tank in here, man. We're thinking about things, our future strip clubs and what we're going to do.
What to do with America?
How about next
Yeah.
week? On our show next week, we'll call Australia and ask our friend.
Ask their problem, see what they got going on
We have a friend down there that could answer this question for us.
about strip clubs.
Yeah.
We
She's
do.
been on our show a few times.
She has.
Mm-hmm.
And how many times did I say g'day, mate, to her?
None, because she wasn't in Australia then.
Oh.
She was doing a tour across America.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have her on.
We can ask her, and then, oh no, she may press charges against,
Against
me.
yeah.
We better not do this.
Well, the point and the I guess what we're trying to make here though is everything getting so pussyfied? And I say that sounds bad. Are people getting their feelings on their sleeves and so freaked out and so ridiculous that we can't say, "Darling," like, "Hey, darling, here you go. Keep the change." Is that like going to be wrong? Because I say that shit all the time accidentally.
Well, I think in the South
that's
that's,
rape.
okay.
That is rape.
I think
But
in the
what was
South,
it?
though, like, if it's
What
a-
was the girl that accused George the George Senior Bush of sexual harassment because he made a dirty joke, and no one saw it or anything, but he like spanked her butt or something. He was in a wheelchair. Her ass was right in his face, and I bet he was like, "Wow, hey."
Oh yeah, that
You
was
know?
just misplacement, and then she took the photos and then went with it because
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
What's illegal about sexual harassment?
Well, I mean,
When-
if
when-
you're groping a woman, then yeah, you can't do that.
Yes,
That's sexual assault, though.
that's sexual assault.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought.
Unless you're drunk and gay.
And do you always say,
Hey,
you always say,
gay.
"Hey, honey, nice tits." I'm gay.
Yeah, as long as you preface.
That was awesome, dude. I wish the camera picked that up because your facial expression did it all right there.
So, yeah, what is
Nice tits. I'm gay.
I'm kidding. When like, how's harassment? How does harassment go to the point that it has to go to the feds?
Yeah, I thought sexual
Assault is
harassment was
one
something.
thing.
Yeah, sexual harassment you can get fired for, but since when did you start going to jail for it? Is what you're saying?
Catcalling and whistling is harassment, right?
Well, I mean, that's just.
Yeah.
I mean, no one likes that. I don't.
No one likes that, but
Yeah.
why should that go to the feds?
Does it go to the feds?
That's all these freaking investigations now in Hollywood and shit are going on the federal level.
But that's
Well,
because
I
there's
think,
a big
I think,
ring
I think
out
that's
there.
beyond catcalling.
Yeah,
I think that's beyond.
Some of the stuff is just saying for sexual harassment, not sexual assault, not rape.
I think it's a
That
different
might be
kind of
their
sexual
way
harassment.
of making it
well then
presentable on.
you're blurring lines
media.
again. Blurred lines.
Right. I mean, it's just like.
Cameron Thick.
God damn.
God,
I like how
fucking
this
Thick.
was the question to end this
And
show
Alan
on.
Thick is
Yeah.
dead.
It
Where
is.
do we draw the line?
Why don't we
I got
just
a
ask
question to
Scum
make
Daddy over
2 more
I
hours.
don't know.
of
Just
conversation.
be nice.
We'll take
Just be
a-
a good
Yeah,
human being.
yeah,
Yeah, don't be a piece of shit.
yeah.
Feel out the
Do
situation.
unto others
maybe.
as you would like to. Be
Do you
done to
think this
yourself.
There's a
woman
lot.
wants to
I feel
hear this
like
from
Ulrich.
you.
I feel sorry for him. Like
He's
this
not
is
gonna be
the
able to
tip
do
of-
anything.
This is the tip of the ice. Yeah, can you imagine the shit we used to do in high school?
That
Like,
shit
some of
would
the
not
shit-
fly.
Speaking of just the tip.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, just
Hey.
fucking like your black friends and shit, and you're like just the jokes and shit you used to do to each other. All that shit.
You have black friends?
Yeah,
I didn't.
and we used to kick each other in the nuts all the time.
Rochambeau.
But now, if you do anything close to the blurred line, you're getting shoved into it and going to jail or getting kicked out of school.
We're getting stared at in Roanoke.
Like he got
Yeah.
busted, or
South
got busted
Lake,
a couple of
fucking
weeks
South
ago because
Lake.
he had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt, and the only thing that showed the chainsaw was a little silhouette of the
penis.
character at the bottom of his shirt.
it's not even a real story.
That yeah,
What the hell?
like they called.
We
Brittany
talked
and
about
both-
this.
Yeah,
I wore an Ed Gein shirt that had an axe with severed heads.
That's
and
what I'm
blood
saying.
Coming from it.
You have
Yeah.
a
I
shirt like
wore
that?
a
Yeah.
Jesus,
Dude.
a Jane's Addiction shirt that had Mary with Jesus'
Yeah.
eyeballs on a plate to
yeah.
school.
About the most ridiculous thing I ever
It's a
witnessed
shirt.
was
It is.
no, actually I was out of high school then. But I was like, remember the Limp Biscuit shirt back in the day that had the girl with her legs spread and there was like a
I never
some
wore
kind
a
of a-
Limp Biscuit shirt.
there was a kid that got kicked out of Six Flags for that.
Good.
He had Jinkos on. Looked like Seth.
And he needs to get the fuck.
No,
kicked
so
out.
I went to Six Flags one time with this girl, and she was wearing shorts, and she had this mermaid tattoo. And the only nipple, like, there wasn't any actual nipple on the tattoo or anything. But they made her go and put a Band-Aid over the area.
For implied nipple.
And
Yes.
was it like an old
Essentially.
school,
Yeah.
old school sailor style?
Yeah, it was, I mean,
Implied
what do
nipple.
they call it?
Traditional.
Implied
Traditional,
nipple.
Yeah.
implied nipple, cover it up before you can come into our park.
Nope.
Jeez. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, my head's starting to itch.
Itchy head.
That's weird. What do you boys got coming up?
We have Backyard on Bell. Their Backyard Block Party Festival coming up November 16th through the 18th.
Next
Yeah.
week, 2 weeks.
That's gonna be
Not
really
this
good.
weekend,
Yeah,
next week.
The week after this
Yep.
one.
Who's
Yeah.
all on there? Is
Oh,
So many.
there's hikes.
Vicious Furs is
Vicious
on
Furs, Sea
Heavy baby sea
Lion,
slugs.
Dome Dwellers.
Dome
Mother
Dwellers,
Tongues.
Fun Button,
I got
Trap
a
Lord.
friend,
That's
but
sexual.
that's
that
sexual
name.
harassment,
That's
both of
implied.
them.
That's sexual harassment.
Sailor
Tell fun, but
Poon.
oh my
Sexual
god.
Yeah, look
harassment.
out.
Cool, dude. We're gay.
You're gay.
Maybe we should go up there, acting like we're attorneys.
I'm gonna. Can I?
Do it.
I'm gonna just go up there with a shirt that says I'm
I'm a
gay.
Just buy a Sailor Poon
Yeah.
shirt and see when you get pulled
Sailor
over.
Poon.
See if you go to.
I'm gay.
Sailor Poon is a genius name.
They're a good band too. They're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Saw them at a house show.
Block Party 2017.
Y'all are big on the house shows. Back last time y'all came in, y'all still playing those? The house parties?
We're playing.
When we can,
we're playing
yeah.
fewer,
As much as we
but
can,
as
yeah.
many as we can. Yeah.
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 It's just we're not in college anymore, so we don't get as many
Invited.
offers. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not cool.
We're
Man,
not
pretty
cool
soon y'all are gonna
anymore,
be like
man.
me when you go up to Denton. You're gonna be like, I feel like an old pedo.
Nah, dude. I'll still have hair.
Yeah, no, fuck you, man.
Damn.
Are y'all on Friday?
That was
or
a
Saturday?
microaggression.
We're on
Saturday.
Saturday.
On Saturday. Okay.
I think we're like 7 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're right.
playing early this time
It's
because
like
last time they
7.
got the cops called.
Yeah.
Why is teenage sex? I guess they're
What?
more harassment here. They're labeled as Waco. I thought they were Fort Worth.
I thought they
some
were
of them
too.
are from Waco.
Yeah.
The main
Teenage
dudes
sex?
are from
Yeah.
Waco.
Are they?
Well,
Okay.
they're all living in Denton now, though. So
Yeah,
yeah, they're all okay.
Charlie's Fort Worth and now Denton.
yeah.
yeah.
You got Wit up there. What time y'all play 'em?
7.
7?
on
I wanna
Saturday.
say.
Yeah.
Oh, and go
7?
there and get
7-ish?
lit, and then
Dude, they have
How you
awesome. They have
guys
Rick and
live
Morty
for-
themed drinks there because they do Rick and Morty every Sunday.
nice.
If you want to drink a Mr. Poopy Butthole.
You can drink this Rick Popo, Rick Potion number 9.
Do they have all those?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What's
And
in?
they're
Do
really
they have them
good.
listed any like on their
Yeah,
Facebook?
it's on a special menu
Ah.
Go look. All right.
and artwork by yours truly.
Yeah.
Yours
yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't even get into that.
Oh, you don't have to.
Yeah.
No, I want to though.
There's a few, or there's some of your work right there. The House Harkonnen.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there. We need to get him to sign it.
I can sign it.
That the picture you posted on Instagram for you guys coming in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That every time I see that, it blows my mind. I'm mesmerized. I just look at it like, oh my god, there's so much there.
Thanks, man.
No, it is
The,
a dope
I
design.
dig the shit out of
that
it.
black one
Yeah.
that's up.
Yeah, that was
Black
our
and gold.
Colorado tour poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That one mesmerizes me. I love that one.
Thanks, dude.
You might be getting some Drag the Ocean. No, you won't. Never mind.
We
We're never going to be to that point.
We might need some JJTM work. We'll
Yeah, Jerry Jones, you
I
get
was,
some podcast
I was gonna
work.
ask you guys, but I got fucking bogged down in the last 2
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So
We're
much
gay.
Shit. Okay.
Hey, do you, speaking of your art, do you still have a copy of the Blade Runner? Was it Mountain Smoke Show or was it?
I have one. I'll sell
I want-
it to you.
Yeah, you know, I want one.
$80.
No,
It's got my
that's too
signature.
steep.
It's silver sharp.
That's it. $80.
I think there
I
was.
signed it.
They were only $10, so don't
Yeah.
buy it for 80.
I was broke, just like always when I was out there,
Alright,
man.
Well, I'm saying don't buy his.
Your
Don't
own
buy his.
bandmate's undercutting you. What the hell?
Well, it's his art.
It's my
so-
art.
Oh, yeah.
But I own it.
He'll make money off of my shit. No.
No,
Yeah.
He's your dealer right here, man. You got an art
I
salesman right
signed
here,
it.
man.
I signed it, so now it's partly
You
mine.
signed it?
I signed it with you.
I signed it for you.
You did sign it for me.
Why'd you sign your own poster?
No, I signed it. I mean,
signed
I
it. It was
will
his
sign
Christmas
it.
present.
He
I'll-
wasn't
I'll
even.
sign it.
Yeah.
I'll sign it if you bring it up.
All right, $80.
I won't sell it.
Yeah.
Hey,
only if you
80
sign
bucks
it.
and
you can write
Only
anything you want on it.
Are you doing?
not for
Are you
sale.
still doing stuff for Texas Theater and all that, or was that a one-time type deal, or
I kind of just do it whenever.
Whenever?
I want. Yeah.
just that sounds cool?
Like
I'm gonna
if
do
we
it for it.
if we get booked there, of course I'm gonna make one.
Yeah,
Because it depends on the film. Because I love that was my dream as a kid is to make.
yeah.
That's where I got the whole idea from was looking at movie posters. So if I get to play a show and see a movie, I'm gonna put it together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you did one for that show that we played there.
Theater.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all have any more plans to play the theater?
It's
Not
whenever we get
moment.
asked,
Yeah.
really.
As soon as they hit us up.
Yeah,
Yeah, hit us
up.
up.
Texas Theater.
Hit us up.
We should do a podcast from there.
We should.
That's probably Spinster
Let's do that.
territory, though.
Yeah, they may.
They
Be.
probably
Wait,
got a
does Spencer do
lockdown on it.
stuff?
I don't know. I've been trying to get us to get into Spinster to do a podcast, but they're giving me the Heisman. I think it's because they do. There's some other guys that do shows there, and they don't want us to go in there and piss all over it. Which
Oh,
is
yeah,
generally how
Like we do,
Yeah, that's generally how we do.
because we're gay,
But we can.
but we can.
We can. We have spacey disease.
Do you have a location
Wait, that sounded
everyone can
bad.
go check out your work?
You can check out my work at Camo Himself on Instagram or just search Cameron Hinojosa. It's really easy to spell on Google.
Joseph.
Go to the Orcanaut About page. Look
Yeah,
at the
just go to
band.
Orcanaut and just find my Facebook. I always post shit, mainly just art. I don't make any public posts, any opinions or anything. It's always just art or music related. And
You don't have any anti-Trump posters made yet? Or no?
Not yet. I've got a band that wants me to, and I'm just waiting for
Wait.
all the art to come out. To I'm like, okay, I'm not copying somebody.
Yeah.
You guys played with a band called Chingaso?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They were good
Are they-
too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Are they
yeah.
from here?
No,
Denver.
Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they've
pretty
ever
sure
heard me
that
do the
was their
Chingaso
last
Pinche
show.
Joto.
Yeah, I think it was their last show.
That was their last
Yeah.
show. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
that
that's
we
an
played
awesome
with.
Oh,
name.
that sucks.
Chingaso. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun.
It
Thanks
has
for
been
coming
fun.
down.
Thanks for
It's always a
having
great
us
time,
again.
man.
Y'all don't go back up 377.
No,
Don't do that, man.
No, I was just
35.
gonna go 35 because I'm sure
Do
the
it.
track's clear.
Bolt it.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
clear.
because that's where I got into some trouble. Right
I
there.
have anytime after like 9 o'clock, like just from living in Keller
Yep.
so much.
Oh yeah, so you know, yeah.
So Backyard on Bell here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Hey, really go check that out. Pick up there's a 3-day wristband or whatever for it.
Super
Go
cheap.
pick that up.
Yeah.
And,
No, I just-
check
I
out the
I think it's like
bands.
$20.
yeah, it's just
15,
I
looking at
think.
it.
15?
Is it 15?
15 or
Yeah.
20.
Yeah,
Is that the
yeah.
week? Was that the weekend before
the-
Thanksgiving? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like-
Yeah.
It's fun. They have a bunch of food trucks that have awesome food. They have great fucking pizza there.
Yeah, they have really,
Really?
good
Buffalo
Yeah.
sliders.
This
What?
lineup is pretty amazing.
No, it's all over
Both
the place and
days
it's so much fun.
Rip
Are
through it.
really,
It's very eclectic.
really,
Like you got
really
your
good.
indie stuff, and then you got your thrash stuff, kind of thrown in, peppered in there. And,
I want to start a thrash band so bad.
dude,
Power Trip's got me a thrash hard on right now, so hard.
You tried to start one, and it turned into
A prog. Well,
another
slot
sludge
prog is what we call it.
Yeah, slop prog.
Slot prog. So, but guys, thanks for coming out and driving all the way down. Sorry, we just now got back with you and got you in too.
Hey man,
Oh,
I mean,
man, it's
so-
all good.
Y'all got
Perfect
anything
time
else
back
big?
into
Just
whenever-
let us know.
Yeah, especially when we get closer to the album drop date. Definitely
Hell
get you in.
yeah.
once we
Yeah.
start doing that and get
Yeah. We'll get a drummer in here with us.
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
tour dates
that'd be
set
nice
up
to-
and- yeah.
drummers are good
meet
for
a new
bands.
guy.
Hang out with a drummer.
They're good.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I
help.
hear.
They
help.
I heard that.
They're all weird.
Yeah,
That's been our history.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Every
okay.
drummer's strange.
because they're gay.
Probably.
Aren't we all?
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
Later.
Love
Bye.
you,
Peace
Later.
out. Bye. Bam. We're clear.
dude. This one's awesome. This Wicked Bad Strong Stoner Jam.
Oh yeah, that was our first South by jam.
Awesome.
Have you seen Pipeworks?
I don't.
Have you heard of
so,
Pipeworks?
no.
They're out of Chicago.
You should do that. Try to hook up with a beer.
I have. I did some with community beer. I did.